started URComped. Really, the story started in 2008, so about 17 years ago now. I worked at Harrah's in database marketing, and I learned a ton about, back then, and still Caesars now is really a trailblazer when it comes to database marketing. But I was finding myself having nightmares about being trapped in an Excel spreadsheet. I'm like, I got to go do something else. So I got a contract as a casino host on a cruise ship. Every cruise, I get a list of, the top 10 players, 15 players that were sailing for free, sailing comped. And since I worked in database marketing before, it kind of all made sense. All right, these people obviously gambled a certain amount on their previous cruise. Now they got a free cruise. But what was interesting was that every cruise, there'd be just as many players that were gambling as much or more of our invited guests, but they had paid full price for their cruise. So there's got to be an opportunity to let players pre-qualify themselves and get comped. But obviously the barrier is that casinos don't want to share their database and share their player information. So it's tough for players to qualify themselves. And so our big light bulb moment was like, oh man, if we know what offers the players are already getting, then we could, with some level of confidence, estimate what they're worth, and then start showing them offers that they qualify for that are going to be a little more appealing than just the standard $50 show up for a new card bonus. Problem was 2008, the economy was crashing. I didn't know how to code. So I couldn't build the site. So I was just resigned to the fact that, all right, well, somebody else is going to do this because I thought it was a sound idea. But then a few years later, I was connected to my now business partner, Kale, who's just a brilliant developer. And we started working on the project on the side. And then in 2015, quit our day jobs and went, all in on URComped. And now we've got close to 500,000 players have registered on URComped. We're the #1 casino booking source for the cruise industry. And we're growing on the land-based side as well. So that's our origin story.